Well, obviously, the release and homecoming was emotional for all involved. It followed months of complex negotiations, secret meetings as well. And joining us now from the White House, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, who was one of the many architects of this deal. Jake, you were there. We saw you get emotional. You were there. Tell us about those moments where these prisoners were returned home, what you witnessed, and how they're doing this morning.
Well, thank you for having me, Savannah. Last night was just a remarkable night. The three Americans came off the plane. They saw the president and vice president, and then they saw their families. And you could just see Evan lifting his mom up off the ground, the relief, the joy of finally being on American soil. You could feel it as well as see it standing there. And of course, then there were the kids. 13-year-old Miriam, Alsu's daughter, who should be going to a Taylor Swift concert tonight. Well, she's doing something better, but I do hope she gets to that Taylor Swift concert.
Maybe she can get an extra ticket for her mom. This was, of course, the result of months of work, perhaps years. You were a key architect of this, as I said, multitude of countries, but it came together, as I understand it, just in these last couple of weeks. So what made that final bit of difference?
Well, Savannah, we had to put pieces into place one by one. We were asking countries like Poland and Norway and Slovenia and Germany to provide Russians for the exchange. And the president, one by one, worked through those, got the agreements, and then finally, on July 21st, a couple of Sundays ago, he spoke with the Slovenian prime minister, and that was the final piece falling into place. At that point, we had a good sense this deal would happen, but we couldn't be sure until the exchange actually occurred on the tarmac in Turkey yesterday.
Well, for his part, Vladimir Putin also seems quite pleased with this deal, even taking the rare step of meeting some of the returning Russian prisoners. He's getting back an assassin, spies, hackers. We're getting Americans who were held on sham charges. This always is the question. We want our Americans home so badly, of course, but doesn't Putin just have a continued incentive to do this? Is there any consequence you can enact now that would change this business model for him, change the calculus?
Well, first, I would just point out that us getting out journalists and freedom fighters and former Marines, that shows you what the United States of America values. The people Russia wanted back, hackers and criminals and thugs, that shows you what Vladimir Putin values. I like being on our side of that. Secondly, these are very tough decisions, and the president has to weigh, as do the other leaders, has to weigh giving up criminals to get Americans and other citizens home. But at the end of the day, the president asked this question: am I going to let these people rot for life in a Russian jail? And his answer to that question was no. And finally, Savannah, I would just point out, we started this administration with a lot more unjustly detained Americans than are currently being held overseas today, even though we've done a number of these deals. So we believe that we are doing the right thing, but it doesn't mean it's not a very hard call.
Well, let me ask you about these hard calls, because there is still a couple of Americans actually in Russian prisons. One of them is a school teacher. His name is Marc Fogel. His family says they're heartbroken. They say Marc is not rich, a celebrity, or connected to powerful patrons. They say they have been met with stonewalling, double standards, and today abandoning Marc to die in prison. Marc Fogel is being held essentially on the same charge that Brittany Griner was held on, and for longer. So how do you decide who is in and who is out? And does it come down to who you know and whether you're politically powerful and connected?
Paul Whelan, a former Marine who we got out of Russia, is not powerful or politically connected. Trevor Reed, another former Marine who we got out of Russia, not powerful or politically connected. So, but my point is that that is not a responsible statement about what the Biden administration is doing every day to get more than 70 Americans out of prison or out of hostage-taking situations around the world. I have personally worked on the Marc Fogel case. I am still working on that case. I am determined to get him home, and I will do everything in my power to see to it that he's freed. But I will point out, Paul Whelan, we weren't able to get him in a couple of previous deals. We got him in this one, and I'm looking forward to the day when I can call the Fogel family and say that Marc is coming home.
Well, it's good news for those prisoners who were returned last night. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, it was a late night for you, so thanks for getting up. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.